you got that other Israeli soldier, Gilad Shalit, freed after 5 years. He was held by Hamas in Gaza. The Israelis released more than 1,000 Palestinians. You say, Gershon, right now, that that's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen now.
Again, why would the Israelis are determined to bring all of their troops home?
Right.
And if there remains, they can bring them home. If Hamas has an Israeli soldier, why wouldn't Israel do now what it did then through your good offices?
There are a lot of reasons. The main reason is that they're in Gaza now and they have the ability to attack Hamas from within Gaza. I would suspect that the very next step after they finish this operation that they're shelling in Rafah is that they're going to go up after the Hamas leadership. And they will capture them or kill them one by one until they get the soldier back, again, dead or alive. The Israelis are in no mood now to negotiate with Hamas, not about political issues and certainly not about a soldier. There was so much anger in Israel from the prison release that was associated with the negotiations through the Kerry mission with Abu Mazen, with Mahmoud Abbas. There's no sentiment in Israel today that would allow any government of Israel to negotiate a prisoner exchange for an Israeli soldier there. The sentiment in Israel that we're going to hear more and more tonight from ministers in the government and the cabinet is going to be to finish the job, to finish off Hamas. This is a very dangerous situation, and Hamas doesn't understand the extent of the anger in Israel right now if there is, in fact, a soldier abducted, and the wrath of Israel is going to come down on Hamas. This is not going to end the game. Israel can defeat Hamas militarily, but you can't defeat an idea, and you can't defeat the will of the Palestinian people in Gaza to change the essence of their life there from the prison they've been living in into a life of freedom. This is a just cause on their side as they see it. Hamas are the ones who are standing up for them. I'm sure that right now all over Palestine, the West Bank and Gaza, East Jerusalem, the Arab world, people are out in the streets cheering and giving out candies and sweets because Hamas has apparently abducted an Israeli soldier.
And you know, though, over the years of Israel's existence, 66 years, there's often been these lopsided exchanges, not just for a soldier who may be alive, but even for the remains of an Israeli soldier, 10 to 1, 50 to 1, 100 to 1. In the case of Gilad Shalit, 1,000 to 1. Every time that happens, some voices in Israel say, you know what, you're only encouraging the taking of more Israeli soldiers by doing this because that makes them seem so valuable. And the last time that Prime Minister Netanyahu made this exchange, he was criticized. And you say that the country now has changed.
He was criticized, but he had 26 members of his cabinet support it. The head of the Mossad, the head of the Shin Bet, the chief of the army supported it. 80% of the people supported it then. It was a different situation. And we're in the midst of a war right now, and no one is going to tolerate it. And so no one's going to call for Netanyahu to negotiate a prisoner exchange, certainly not with Hamas. After the tunnels that we've seen, off the rockets that we've seen, Hamas is perceived as the ultimate threat to Israel's existence. We shouldn't be talking to them at all, is what the people of Israel say, what the government of Israel says. So I think it's not a similar situation. I think that we've seen the end of prisoner exchanges like that.